Vignesh Soundarajan, Info 4670, Summer 2020 Midterm Assessment. 2016 Video Game Sales Data Analysis. This data analysis is about video game sales in the year of 2016. This analysis is about figuring out how much of sales were made in each of 5 different sales categories in 2016. This analysis considered sales of video games that were sold in 2016, as well as video game platforms that had sales in 2016. Sometimes the sales filters were used, and other times it was not used. The relevant graphs, charts, and tables were constructed as appropriate to the data. Introduction. The topic is 2016 Video Game Sales Data Analysis. The background of this project is that this is a data set that contains all kinds of video games from all different kinds of video game platforms, used genres, publishers, and ranks. This data set contains the sales of these video games in 5 different sales categories. These categories are NA sales, EU sales, JP sales, other sales, and global sales. This project is looking at sales in these 5 categories that happened in 2016. The video games and the platforms that had sales in 2016 is analyzed in this project. The dataset. The source of the dataset is from a website called Kaggle, collected by Gregory Smith of Gregorut. The data dictionary had 11 terms each with its own descriptions. The attributes are rank, name, platform, year, genre, publisher, NA sales, EU sales, JP sales, other sales, and global sales. The entire original dataset had a total of 16,599 rows for its size. There's no specific organization the dataset applies to. Some data cleaning. Some steps were taken to clean the data. Rows that had years that were older than 2016 were deleted, since 2016 had the most recent group of video games that were closer to 2020. Rows that had NA or was blank were deleted, since those rows are not analyzable. Rows that had 0 in any sales categories were deleted, since 0 does not do anything for the analysis. This was done for the goal of assignment 1 and the first goal of assignment 3. These rows were then included back into the dataset, since some of these rows had sales in some sales categories, while having 0 in others. This was done for the goal of assignment 2 and the second goal of assignment 3. 5 new columns were added to show the total sales in each of 5 sales categories. Data Analysis Assignment 1. The goal of Assignment 1 was to find the total sales in each of 5 sales categories in 2016. Sales filters were used to get rid of rows that had 0, blank, or NA sales in any sales categories. So here are the sales in each of 5 sales categories. 15.93 in total EU sales, 33.9 in total global sales, 3.52 in total JP sales, 9.91 in total NA sales, and 4.63 in total other sales. The goal of Assignment 2 was to find the total sales in each of 5 sales categories in 2016. This time the goal was to apply to platforms that had sales in 2016 and not apply to any sales filters to the sales categories. So here are 5 video game platforms that had sales in 2016 in each of the 5 different sales categories. Data Analysis Assignment 3. One goal of Assignment 3 was to find the percentages of sales in each sales category in 2016 using the sales filters. So 7% total other sales, 13% NA sales, 5% JP sales, 50% total global sales, and 23% in total EU sales. Data Analysis Assignment 3. So another goal of Assignment 3 was to find the percentages of platform sales in each sales category in 2016 without using the sales filter. And here it is for each platform in each different sales category. Here are the percentages. So in conclusion, when using the sales filters, it turns out that in 2016, total global sales had the highest amount of sales at 33.9 and made up of 50% or half of all total sales. All 4 other sales categories had fewer sales and thus smaller percentages. However, when combined, these 4 categories make up for the other half of all total sales. Without using the sales filters, it turns out that in 2016, the PS4 platform had the most sales in EU, other, global, and NA sales categories. Only the 3DS had the highest sale in the JP sales category. The 3DS had lower sales than the other 4 sales categories. The PS3, Wii U, and X1 had lower sales in all 5 sales categories compared to the PS4. This would help any video game platform-related organization, since the PS4 generally had more sales. It seems that this platform is more sought after. Making more PS4 games and platforms and selling them would be profitable for these organizations. Global sales seems to be the highest for every platform, so it would be helpful and profitable for organizations to make and sell video games in each of the 5 different platforms that had sales in 2016. So, for example, here's the data dictionary, and here are the entities and here's the descriptions of each of them. Here's just a little bit of what this data set is about. Here's a VLOOKUP that was done for the data set. And here's the table. Here's the raw data. It's the raw data, and here are the 5 different columns, sales columns that were created. Here's the table for the different platform, and here's the chart for the sales for each platform. Here's the total video game sales in each sales category, and here's the chart, and here's the table. Here's just a chart and a table of descriptive statistics. And here's a chart for the type of total sales. Here's the percentage. Here's the percentages. And then here are the different platform sales and numbers, and here are the percentages for each, and then here's the chart for each of the percentages. And that's it. Thanks for watching.